This is Africa, the cradle of mankind's birth, where powerful kingdoms arose with stories of worth, exemplary leaders, their legacy told. Nkrumah, Mandela, their spirits bold. Let courage and dreams unite as one for a brighter tomorrow where greatness is spun. In this beautiful, colorful, and friendly domain, greatness awaits, where hopes shall not wane, where tales of triumph weave a tapestry. Welcome to Today in African History. December 27th. Pictured here is Ulisa Amadou Pat Maddy, born on this day in 1936. He was a Sierra Leonean writer, poet, actor, dancer, director, and playwright, known by his friends and colleagues as Pat Maddy or simply Prof. He had an immense impact on theatre in Sierra Leone, Nigeria, and Zambia. Maddy was born to Creole parents in Freetown, Sierra Leone, where he grew up and was educated, attending St. Edward's Secondary School until the age of 23. In 1958, he traveled to France and then Britain. Maddy trained at the Rose Bruford College of Speech and Drama in the United Kingdom and started broadcasting in Britain and Denmark, writing and producing radio plays. He was director of drama at the Keskidi Centre in London and led the short-lived Pan-African Players, which in 1966 represented the United Kingdom together with the Negro Theatre Workshop at the First World Festival of Negro Arts in Dakar, Senegal, performing in Obi Egbona's Wind versus Polygamy. Maddy's early plays, initially produced on the BBC African Service, were published as Obasai and Other Plays in 1968. In the mid-1960s, he lived in Denmark, where a book of his poetry, Ni Afrikansk Prosa, was published in 1969. On his return to Sierra Leone in 1968, Maddy became head of drama on Radio Sierra Leone. He was a founder director of the theatre company Bakanda African TIAH, established in 1969 in Freetown, Sierra Leone. He subsequently worked in Zambia, where he directed the national dance troupe and trained them for the Montreal World's Fair in 1970. He also taught drama in Nigeria at the University of Ibadan and the University of Ilorin, and also in the United States. His first novel, No Past, No Present, No Future, explored the dynamics of a group of three friends, including, controversially, at the time, one gay man, growing up in colonial West Africa and their physical, psychological, and emotional journeys to Europe. It was published in 1973 to great acclaim in the Heinemann African Writers series, and his writing continued to develop. His work, which is often challenging and confrontational, has been broadcast by the BBC and published internationally. However, the uncompromising honesty of his writing, particularly in his views on the social and political inequalities in Africa, led to his political imprisonment in Sierra Leone. Upon his release, he was forced to leave the country and became a political exile. In 2007, Maddy returned to Sierra Leone to teach at Freetown's Milton Magai College of Education and continue his academic research of exploring and developing Sierra Leone's cultural heritage, providing inspiration and opportunities to a new generation of artists and performers, and continuing to give a voice to the voiceless through the work of his Makanda Foundation. After a long period of illness, he sadly died in March of 2014 at the age of 78 in Choitram Hospital, Freetown. Maddy received a Sierra Leone National Arts Festival Award in 1973, a Gulbenkian grant from the Calouste Gulbenkian Foundation in 1978, and in 1979 an Edinburgh Festival Award. He has also received the distinction of being commemorated in a special stained glass window of the Pride Library in Canada as one of 135 writers, including William Shakespeare, Federico Garcia Lorca, W.H. Auden, James Baldwin, and others who have been acknowledged for their outstanding contribution to literature. Also born on this day, another Sierra Leonean, interestingly. His name is Ibrahim Tete Bangura. He was born in the year 1989 in Freetown, Sierra Leone. He is currently an unattached Sierra Leonean football striker. Bangura began his career in his native Sierra Leone playing with FC Callon. He was the leading goal scorer in the Sierra Leone National Premier League and Sierra Leone FA Cup for the 2006 to 2007 season, and participated in European trials with AC Milan and Swedish club PK Häcken, but was not offered a contract by either team. Bangura joined the Cleveland City Stars of the USL First Division in 2009 and was then sent on loan to Cascade Surge of the USL Premier Development League. He scored a hat-trick on his debut for Cascade on the 22nd of May 2009 in a game against Buchan Spiders. On July 18, 2010, the Swedish club Köping FF, a fourth-tier club struggling against relegation, announced that Bangura was on trial with them. The trial was successful and he made his debut away against Eskilstuna City FK. He scored one goal in that game. His home debut was against the league leaders IK Frej, a 3-3 tie in which Bangura scoring all three goals for the home team. On the 27th of September, AIK signed Bangura for 3 years starting on the 1st of January 2011. In the 2011 season, he scored 15 goals in 17 games and made 3 assists. In summer of 2011, he signed for Bursaspor. On the 31st of August 2013, Bangura entered for the first time into a game versus Maccabi Petah Tikva as a substitute and helped the club to win its first win in the 2013 to 2014 season. On the 29th of September 2013, he scored his first goal and Alter was shown a red card by the referee in the game versus Hapoel Ra'anana that ended in a 2-2 draw. On the 2nd of November 2013, Bangura scored 2 goals in the game versus Bnei Yehuda Tel Aviv when Beta Jerusalem won 2-1. Later, Bangura suffered an injury. He left Beta Jerusalem in January of 2014. Bangura was called up to the Sierra Leone national team for a World Cup qualifier with Equatorial Guinea on the 6th of September 2008, but did not see any minutes. So that's it for Today in African History for December 27th, featuring unusually 2 Sierra Leoneans whose birthday it is today. So happy birthday to these 2 great Sierra Leoneans. Thanks for joining us today. See you tomorrow, December 28th. If you do like what we're sharing here, give us a thumb up, share the video. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel so that our channel can continue to grow and share information about Africans who are doing great things on and off the African continent. Also to encourage us that if there were great Africans before us, there can be great Africans in our time and great Africans after us as well. We want to encourage Africans in diaspora, most importantly, to come back home and build Africa. There are millions and millions of opportunities. Africa now has nearly 1.5 billion people, more than China and India. So that should make you think. It has the most vibrant population in the world, the youngest population, the most energetic population. It is the wealthiest in natural resources. Go figure, guys. Thanks for joining us. See you bright and early tomorrow, December 28th. Hasta la vista.